We play against low. Against low, we would like to go second to deny card draw from him. This hand is not good. We have too many events. We have only one searcher, which is event searcher. No counter power, no nothing. Mulligan. This hand is kind of similar, but you see we have 2k counter. We have 5 cost Marco. Much better bodies to play. And we still draw a card, draw down, play the first buggy, search for Fire Fist. We have Fieridol and Diable. Diable might be clutch actually. And even if not, we can still sacrifice it to Fire Fist. And we play only one, so let's just take it. Let's just take it and we will see, okay? Play another one. Unfortunately, we want Zoro on top. Pass our turn, and let's see. One chopper from our opponent so far. 5k swing, we take. We must keep up with our opponent in terms of hand cards. And they play early Nico Robin. Sequencing was correct, in case we have some trigger here. So obviously they play Nico Robin afterwards. Probably going for one of our baggies here. We have some decision to make here, like we can Fire Fist early. We can Fire Fist both and save our buggy this way and keep one down. Nothing really changes, but we get advantage on board and it might be really hard for them to contest. That's interesting turn. Okay, it might be incorrect. We will see after game. But I think even if we don't develop now, that it's better to answer the board in this window now that we have. Because playing Flamenco will be popped anyway, and they will develop even more stuff. Okay, we keep our buggies, but we keep them anyway, and Flamenco will be useful later. So for me, it's the Fire Fist turn to keep him a little bit behind. Maybe even attacking here was incorrect. So let's see. I keep Diable just in case. Pop them. See ya, and aggressively pass a turn. Let's see. Okay, searcher on board. Yeah, and you know, they play chopper. If they play chopper first, and it means they have no searcher, right? Because what's the reason for chopper so early? Here we have Roronoa Zoro, sure. They go 5k here and 5k here, followed by maybe 6k from Zoro if they really want to, but I would still take the life here. Yeah, no attach one, okay, or even chopper, and keep him standing. Okay, that's good. So we might expect some big swing next turn, but our opponent doesn't know that we have something special for him. If we are going 5k leader, sure they will get a card. That might be not correct here, but we still have that onto search next turn, so our strongest turn right now is probably punish them for not attacking with this Zoro, and still they need 3 more characters. It's at least 3 more mana, 2 mana for shambles. We are in the good spot now, and they are on 2, we are on 3. It's irrelevant in this matchup until some point, because we are investing a lot now to keep the board clear. But the game really starts when they start putting down blocker low, restand low, maybe starter deck Zoro, Roronoa Zoro, but one is down already. So let's see how it turns out, and they really need those blockers to keep life early, because next turn they are expecting 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks. If they take 2 life, then they are dead to Diable probably, and we are still in the good spot. Even if we take life, we can always play blocker Marco, resurrect him with our Whitebeard Pirates, Here, first shambles. Okay, wrist and low, just to put something strong on the board. So, okay, 6k swing. We must counter this one because it's a lot of pressure from our opponent in a way of wrist and low. We draw, and we draw perfect answer for the wrist and low. But now the question is, do we really want to answer him? That's a big one, because it might be better to keep it to answer blocker low. What I would do here, they have only blockers on board. We want to start swinging. So we go 5k. No reason to go any higher for now. They have only 4 cards in hand. They have all those blockers on board to keep this one life dream alive, or to prevent a 7k swing. So let's push here a little bit more. Okay, they take life. So now we have all the time in the world to push them to make some mistake and get punished by Diablo. So we can easy go 7k here. Probably one of the chopper will be popped. Sure. Then what we gonna do? Do we really want to kill wrist and low here? I mean, Diablo Jumbo is really good and it's tempting here, but I think that we will make things more interesting if we push 7k here, because the point is that we can always jet pistol, we can always Diablo Jumbo, but we are using a resource and we are not developing anything on board, and now it's hard decision. Probably they have enough in hand to counter it, but they have also 2 blockers. Maybe they are counting for the next turn. We are still relatively safe, and what's more, we don't need to rely on Fire Fist to kill blocker low, because we have jet pistol, so only 1 blocker left. We play our blocker Marco and pass, because with Blamenko, some people might think like, oh, okay, I need to play him down. Like, it's okay to keep him in hand. Like, we still have Otama. Okay, Otama is a little bit less optimal to play down because we are wasting 2k counter. Here they reveal Radical Beam, so probably from now on they will be keeping Radical Beam in hand to prevent Diablo Jumbo. Playing down Bonnie, searching in a moment probably for blocker low and doing some shambles magic. Now it depends how much dawn they left open, but they didn't draw blocker low. It's Rush Zoro, still a good pick, but what we know now, that 2 of those cards, okay, now Nico Robin, was it actually shambles? No, they are searching for some answers. So here, 1k counter, we know 2 cards are Rush Zoro, probably, or just one. Wait, one is dead. Okay, one is Rush Zoro. Here they go, try to punish our Marco. So we are happy to just give him Blamenko. It's okay. We still have 2 events. We are still able to answer. In next turn, they go another 6k. I think it's more important to keep him alive here. Even if they restant, even if they shamble Zoro. Return Bonnie. Go another 6 here. Do we want to use jet pistol to resurrect him? I think yes. It's a lot of It's a lot of pressure and they don't really have anything more, and they must keep one open for Diablo. Okay, so now how do we divide? So we have three dawns for Zoro. If we want, we can leave 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe 2 later. Okay, let's see. First we go this low investment poke. There is no reason to go any higher here, especially with buggy. We can just poke for 5 because we know that this one dawn is for a radical beam. And I think it's still too early to go all in. It depends. If they block, then maybe. But at this point, it's a little bit too early for us to go this way. Okay, they let him go. So now here is the point that they have only one blocker. And we don't really need to go for this low here. What we can do instead is to go for 9k here, forcing a block or 2 cards. Because we know they already let Zoro go. Okay. Now we ask for an event and 1 card. Good. Now here is the point. Is there any way that we are losing next turn? 2 dawns, 5k, okay. If it's empty, then sure. But there is no reason here. Do we have any reason to tap Marco? They have event 2, 4, 6, 8, but one is Bonnie. I think we win next turn anyway, so I will pass here. I mean, sure, we can maybe lose to Otama Vista, but I doubt it because it's 4 dawns investment. Then you need 2 for the done. So it's 6. Yeah, I would say it's unlikely. Now they spend 2k counter. It's additional information to us. Sure, they can clear 1 buggy. It happens. Nothing we can do here. And now they will probably shamble into low. Go 6k into our Marco. It's not a problem. No action. Now it depends. If they spend all the dawn here to shamble low, okay, they search, yeah, that makes sense. And they have another brook, so 2, 4. Might be scary. 5k, going face, sure, let's pop something. Okay, Marco. Okay, we draw. Oof, that's a lot. So we attach 1 anyway. We want to get rid of Bonnie or get rid of card from hand. Then we go into the dam. They know that we have Diablo. This is big that they know, because Brook. We have 4k, okay. Event plus 3000 because they used radical already. Yes. So 2, 4, 7. They are at 12, 14, 16. But one of them is Bonnie. The question is, do they have exact? But there is one way that we are winning here. And that's the way. Yes. Okay. Now we are winning. And we just push. 14, 2, 4, 7. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Even if it would be event. Let's go rematch. Ready for... Oh, opponent disconnected. Okay. Maybe misclick. So, as always, one small window. You know you have the game. You did your math. Then you push. It was worth to pick Diable Jumbo early in this matchup. There are not too many matchups to pick Diable actually, like Whitebeard and maybe Low. It depends, because against Low you are much rather fighting the board than really pushing live, unless there is an occasion for that and they draw blocker Low late, like in this game for example, but you still have some tools to work in this matchup, like Fire Fist. You have Red Pistol. I play only one, but still. Then you have Diable, you have Fairy Doll, you have removal like Marco Otama, you can contest the board. The matchup overall is good unless your opponent draws perfectly, but if Low draws perfectly, then it's best deck in format and that's it. Another matchup for sure against Whitebeard, you need Diable Jumbo, you pick it, you are most likely safe. If you can combo it with Fairy Door, then it's just perfect. But in the other matchups, not too much, so one Diable Jumbo, OP03 should be enough. OP04 will be a little bit different probably, but we must get there first. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Take it easy.